Alright, everyone, this is first video on this bug build. It's a little late because I already got part of the roll cage in, but right now I'm going to try to film the rest of the build. But right now we got this, we're working on this back plate here in the back to cover up this rear section. It's way easier for me to just build this than buy it. I mean, it's probably easier to buy it and just throw it in here, but you know, I have sheet metal, and so I'm just gonna do it. It's gonna be way thicker and stronger. So once I mount this up, I can mount my back roll cage brackets up to here back, and yeah. So I'm gonna weld this up, focusing on these parts right here, because that's where the brackets are gonna go for the roll cage, and the rest I'm going to do some short welds, and then I'll fill it in with seam sealer, just because I don't need to fill in this entire space with weld. It's not needed because this is not really holding much, just covering up stuff. And my plan is I'm going to cut out squares so that I can access the starter, and then I can access just down here the fuel line, the transmission, brake lines, all of that stuff, which is going to be way better than it was before, which is just a solid plate back here, so you can't access anything in the back. So that's the plan. So I'm going to finish welding this up, and then we'll get this done. Alright, so I ended up not just welding in spots, I just welded the whole thing, because, you know, it was just, I didn't really want to use seam sealer. I mean, I'm still going to use it because welds aren't perfect. So if you see, I made this side all right here super juicy welds, but then along the back I kind of just welded it in there, you know, thin small welds just to fill the gap. This side I did the same thing with the juicy welds. They might look horrible just because I'm trying to weld pretty thick metal to metal that's like as thin as paper, because it's all rusted away. But that's besides the point. So it should, that's all secure now. Yeah, so look, this part, angle, separate triangle probably right there, I don't know yet. Same with this side. Get this crap out of here. But yeah, same thing with over here. Probably gonna just make the straight down and then just do a separate triangle piece that I'll put in here. I don't really know how I'm gonna do this yet, because it's like all curvy weird, and I don't know. But for right here, I think I'm just gonna do a flat straight piece that goes straight down to this point. These bolts aren't doing anything. I don't know why I have them in there, but I have it secured weld to here. Probably just gonna make a piece right there. Let's see. Probably gonna need to be, we can make it 10 so that it hits like the middle, which might be, we'll go 9.5. My issue was I didn't make this completely square because I'm not a freaking engineer. I'm just doing this to have fun, you know. So probably same thing right there, 9.5, and I think it's gonna be by 37.5. So that's what I have this thing as. Never mind, 37. Yeah, 37. So we'll make that real quick. But so I'll move this here. So I'm gonna need 37. This thing almost 37, so I'm gonna have to take off a tad bit. But nobody else is using this one. I'm gonna mark right there. Take it over here. And make a mark over here so that I get a square piece. There we go. This guy. And this guy. There's two marks right there. So there's there's a shadow on the other side, and that's where it's going to shear it off. So it's going to push these marks. That shadow. Piece right here should be 37. Perfect. Now, what did I say? Here, we'll go check real quick. All right, just check 9.5. So now, take this pup, mark 9.5. 9.5. I'm gonna chop that piece off and go around the other side and grab it. So, with this, let's see. Okay, now that I cut this piece out, should have 37 by 9.5. So, that's basics of the shear right here. Now we're gonna bring it back over to the bug. All right, got this piece back at the bug. None of this is supposed to be perfect. Put that guy on there. So now we gotta tack it onto here. Do all that. I'm gonna have to fix this part because this part is a little boy. I don't know why that is. Might actually have to take. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out and I'll come back. All right. I got this piece in here. I ended up just took grinder to there, cut that all off, and then I tacked it, or I tacked it up here, and I bent it downwards, and then I pushed it down while holding this up, tacked that all in place. So now it's all in there. Now I'm just gonna fill that part in. I probably should have prepped this, but you know, it's not a big deal. This is also not super structural. I mean, it is, but at the same time, it's not. I'll probably, yeah. So I'll weld this part up. And we'll get that done. All right. Finally got this triangle made. And oh, yeah, and I guess all this is all welded up now. I got this triangle made in this one of these corners. Literally all I did, I mean, this is not the piece, but I took a piece of cardboard, put it up to there. I took a razor and just cut it all out, marked it down on like just a square piece of metal, and I have like a nibbler. It kind of chops it off a little bit, and then I cut it with the grinder and then I smooth it out with the sanding wheel. So now, got this piece in. I'll probably weld this triangle in now, and then I'll get the next triangle done, and then I can patch this spot up, and then I gotta patch a spot up over there. So, get that done. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to finish up the other side. Hope you guys enjoyed, learned something. I mean, I'm not professional at any of this, but, you know, so, but catch you guys on the next one.